What's up, you guys? GourmetJayy here, bringing you this brand new striker build, and this is my last striker build of 1.8.2 until we actually see what the NERF striker is going to be. And the only reason I'm making this is actually for you guys to prepare yourselves for the incoming striker NERF. So this is how I've been running it to prepare myself. Been running with 7600 firearms, almost 450k toughness, and actually almost 105k skill power. So you're probably wondering, why am I not running with 6k stamina? It is to actually reduce the healing as much as possible so that I basically get the least amount of healing as possible while I get my stacks. So with the actual bonus with the 6-piece, let's go over it one more time. Every hit adds a self-healing bonus for 0.02% of max health per second. This bonus is increased by 0.05% for every 3000 stamina. Stacks up to 100 hits. Missing shots drops this bonus by 1% by 1 stack, and the bonus is reduced by 2 stacks every second. And with the improved Striker's Battle Gear, every hit increases the bonus damage from the Striker's Battle Gear by 1%. Missing shots drops the bonus damage from Striker's Battle Gear by 1%, and the bonus is reduced by 2% every second. So with that being said, I'm trying to get the least amount of healing as possible, so that I can, in case they do nerf the healing, I can easily relate to it when the patch drops. So getting into the actual gear, as far as my weapons, I have I'm running with two lightweight M4s, deadly, vicious, and unforgiving on my beaming AR. So this is my AR that I use to beam long range. I want to find the one that I really want is deadly, vicious, and competent. That's a better role because unforgiving and vicious is not really a good combo, but this it still works out for me. You know, if you get me past my first segment, I get an instant extra 10% damage, and then 25% if I'm in my last segment. And then on my mid-range to close range AR, I have my deadly, unforgiving, and responsive AR, and then I have on my my sawed-off, predatory and determined, so that when I hit somebody with the smack, I get the predatory with 35% healing and for 20 seconds, and then I get the cooldown, the 7.50% cooldown when I drop somebody. So as far as the actual gear, exotic damage, resilience, health, ammo capacity, all of this is optimized. So I'm running with firearms and stamina skill power mods. So I'm doing this. I'll actually get into that for a second. Actually, no, I might as well tell you now. I'm actually running with these mods so that I can have a stronger pulse. The crit chance is obviously nice. You get an extra 5% crit chance, but I figure, you know, a small percentage of an extra healing might be nice, especially since I'm running with lower toughness, and my pulse is actually hitting just a tiny bit harder. You know, I get that extra where, as I was losing that, I get that 5% on my actual build. I have that extra 6 to 7% in my actual build on my my skill power itself. So the cooldown, you know, it's a 37% cooldown, so it's 15.9% crit chance and 12.40% crit damage. So whereas I lose a crit damage in parts of my build, I am actually regaining that through my pulse, and I'm actually getting more crit chance with my actual with my pulse as well. So with my pulse and my vicious, it's 15%, and then as far as this, I get the extra 15%, so I'm sitting at 51% crit chance with my pulse on my AR, which is really good for an AR. So on my mask, I have crit chance, firearms, and then I have my firearms skill power mod. My knee pads, I am running with crit damage, bleed resistance, disrupt resistance, and damage to elites. Of course, with a firearms skill power mod and a pulse crit hit chance. And then on my holster, crit chance, fully maxed out, pulse mod as well. Crit hit chance, 2%. On my gloves, I'm running AR damage, crit chance. And then on my bag, I'm using stability. So as far as all these Cronus accusations, it's not that hard to slap on an extra 17.50% stability on your bag. No, I do not need it at all, but I actually use this build to fight against a lot of these guys that are using scripts nowadays, and there are a lot of guys, and they just because you're using Cronus, that doesn't mean you won't get beamed. Believe my thumbs is better than your Cronus. So this stability, this attribute it's so underrated, and a lot of people will say, oh, you need extra stability because you don't have name, blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, you know, this actually helps me fight against a lot of these Cronus users, Titan users, script users, period. And as far as the mods, I have firearms with skill power and pulse mods as well. So that's the basis of the build. As far as the primary attributes on my weapons, I have 36.50 crit chance base on my main M4 with 107 crit damage. I have absolutely no skill haste because, I mean, you know, you don't really need it right now, especially with Striker. And I have, where's my, let me go back up to combat. And NPC is coming. Stability is 50%. So, yes, that definitely helps out. The stability is very slept on. And then on my my other weapon, I have just 20% crit chance and then 127 crit chance. So when I pop that pulse with that extra 15%, it goes up to 35% crit chance, which is a lot better than having the extra 5% on my build, whereas I would have the 25 to 27% depending on the mods on my weapons. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. You know, the booster is really good. You know, it raises your toughness and raises your damage as well. But with 100 stacks and self-healing, you don't really need a booster as far as Striker. So this is the build that I use. You guys may have seen me run with a Bullfrog as well, or aka the FAMAS, and that's, I actually use responsive and unforgiving as far as my talents. And then I usually run with crit damage on everything, not a hollow sight. I just threw that on there because I needed to make room within my backpack. Excuse me. But yeah, I use the FAMAS as well, and it's really good with the stability on your bag. It's an absolute laser, especially when you're up close. I use this weapon when I'm up close. I actually like this more than the house because it has a higher fire rate, and you have the enemy armor damage, and you still have a considerable amount of crit chance with your pulse. So, you know, you can hit harder than a house. So don't get me wrong, the house, you can hit harder than a house, but when that white card hits, it's the absolute strongest gun in the game. So this isn't situational like the house. This is raw damage no matter what. And then with the stability on my bag, you can take off on your grip. You can actually take off the accuracy or stability, where with this I run just accuracy and reload speed, and I still get the full 15%. So for example, with the third talent, let's see, where are you? So I can throw that on. So with the third talent, you get the full fit. You can damage is increased by 15%. Accuracy and stability mods reduce this bonus. So let me actually equip the weapon. That would be nice. So let's see, all weapon damage bonus 15%. So if you have just one stability or accuracy mod, you can still get the full 15% extra damage. But that is the build, you guys. I'll hit you guys with some gameplay. It's what I've been using for like the past 5 videos in my streams. So I hope you guys enjoy. This build is not for everybody. I will say that it is. Hopefully it helps you, but with the lower toughness and you know, you having to utilize your pulse all the time, you'll have to get acclimated to it. But you'll have to get acclimated to the incoming Striker nerf. So I hope this actually helps you guys out. Appreciate you guys coming through. Much love. Catch you guys later. Peace. Why do I have a feeling he brought out Pred? Damn, bro. They're just running from me. Ain't this some shit? Damn, GG. Ooh, that's a good amount of people. Mother, you're annoying as hell. Fucking PC, dude. Pull me off and shit. Oh shit! Whoa, but dude, hold on, shawty. You got it. Wow, that changes the game big time. That shit, man. Oh yeah. Need Katir shield, sir. This shit is, man. It's like level 23, dog. Wow, okay. That's cool. Damn it. I was trying to shoot him with the damn. You a sniper, sir? Yeah, you are. This is pretty smooth. Hope it's ammo. Oh, okay. That works too. Damn, that house though. Ooh. Fucking shite. Hold on, redo. That house, damn, bro. That joint go crazy. You just blow yourself up like that, bro. Just unreal. Thanks, buddy. Oh, come on. Shit. Uh-oh. Oh shit, that's not good. Somebody's coming out right here. Hit the corner, hit the corner. Ah! Ah! Oh shit! Oh! No! Came behind me. GG. Wow. Really? Bruh. Wow. What is he doing? Bots, bro? Hell, why are y'all just running like this? Like, y'all gotta. Oh, damn. He left us over. Alright, he's smart. Wait, maybe not. There's that Banshee. Gotta kill him. Fuck. Shit. Banshee too. Nope. What the fuck are you, man? That shit hurts. Oh, come on. Anti-bow. Oh, fuck. Are you serious? Oh fuck, I thought this med thing was, oh fuck. Oh, I hit the medi! Wow. Wow.